3 months. 3 months of this. What could it be tomorrow? June 25th. That glorious day when half of Spectre Garrison becomes mine, no matter what happens with me and Sally. June 25th. Till then, keep up the facade. Keep up the charm.
Come on, darling. Oh, look, there's Daddy. Time to say goodnight to Daddy. Are you going to say bye-bye, Daddy? You going to say goodnight? Oh, isn't he perfect, Clark? Isn't he the smartest and most perfect and most wonderful baby in the whole world? Look, there's Daddy.
How could he help but be? Hi, bud.
You mean because you're his father, huh?
Mm-hmm. And because you're his mother.
Oh, thank you, darling. You can be so sweet sometimes. And you know what, sweetheart? You and I, poo-poo, we are the luckiest people on the face of the planet to have this wonderful man for a husband and a father. Isn't that right? Come on, darling. Can you smile for us? Can you smile? Oh, he's going to smile for us. Look at him. He did. He smiled, darling. Isn't he wonderful?
I think it was a little gas, but...
Oh, no.
He's really very special.
Oh, he's perfect. Oh, darling. Well, I'm afraid it's time for me to put this little night owl to bed.
Yeah, well... Clark, good night. Good night, buddy.
Say good night, Daddy.
Give me a kiss.
Oh, thank you. Come on, darling. Come on, my little sweetheart. Night, Daddy. Bye-bye, Daddy. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, sweetheart. We're going to get a nice rest.
Margot?
Is your wife home?
Yeah.
Tell her I want to see her. I want to see both of you.
What about?
About my brother, Jake. Get her out here.
Blown away by this, Jake.
What's he doing here?
Well, he's the victim, Jake. His family, his business.
I want to hear it. I want to hear how you pull this off.
Assuming he did pull it off.
You don't believe me, Lieutenant?
The way I hear it, you're involved with Macy Forrester. Maybe you're doing all this just to get her off the hook.
Is that what you were doing, Jake? It's stupid. Why would I do that?
Because you don't want your girlfriend to go to jail, do you, Jake?
For a crime she didn't commit.
As far as I'm concerned, she committed this one. And nothing you've told me so far convinces me otherwise.
Well, I did it. And you're going to believe me when you hear the facts.
I'm listening.
Yeah, let's hear it. You're not going to hear anything until I get some guarantees.
What kind of guarantees?
I want all the charges against Macy dropped immediately. And I want some consideration by the DA for coming in like this and confessing.
Why, you little weasel. After what you did to my brother.
Hey, Rick, knock it off!
Are you able to see?
No, I can't see yet. Actually, that's not the good news I had in mind.
Well, it's going to be wonderful news when it happens. And it's going to happen soon, so be patient. Okay, what's the news? Don't keep me in suspense.
Well, my doctor just left, and he tells me that I'll be able to go home tomorrow.
Well, that's fabulous.
Yes, it is. I'm pretty thrilled about it myself.
Then my visit is most propitious.
Well, how so?
Because you're going to need a place to recover. And I'd like you to come to our house.
Well, I thank you for that, but I've decided to go back to the condo.
Are you sure you want to do that?
You do know me so well. Fact is, I'm not very certain about anything right now. But in the condition I'm in, I could easily become a burden, and I don't want that to happen. Especially with Brooke.
Perhaps I can persuade you otherwise. Here's my thought. How many years have you lived in our home? You're completely familiar with its physical surroundings, and that's very important in this condition.
Yes, I would say so.
Well, there's Maria. You're totally at ease with her. I'll stay out of your way. I mean, you'll have the whole run of the house.
You're making this very difficult.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do.
Look, Stephanie, I would take you up on your offer. I really would, but I've already talked to Brooke. She insists I move back into the condo.
Really?
It's almost as though she wants me there. The way she has treated me since the accident with so much care and so much genuine concern.
I'm sure there's a little bit of guilt involved in this, too, Eric. She must feel very guilty about the fact that she didn't have her eye on the baby. That's how this happened.
No, I don't think so, and let's not have her fall into that trap, please. No, it's something other than guilt. It's something very positive. Brooke knows how close Eric Jr. and I are. She doesn't want to disturb that. She doesn't want anything to come between her.
Are you going to be comfortable with her being there, knowing that she intends to marry Ridge?
Well, somehow those intentions don't seem quite so important anymore. Maybe a life-threatening accident does that. And God willing, maybe Brooke is going through some changes of her own. Maybe she's starting to see things a little differently. All I know is that she cares. She truly cares about me. This vision problem I've been having, this episode, it shouldn't have to be her problem, but she has taken it on herself. She's committed to stand by me until it's over. I'll grant you it may only be a few days. But until then, until I can see again.
I understand. Look, I'm going to let you get some rest. I'll see you tomorrow.
Stephanie, thank you for everything you've done. You're a very good friend to me.
I've done very little. I'd like to have done more. But I've done very little, really. Goodbye, Eric.
You leave him alone, knock it off, and you're out of here.
If you did this, Jake, you're gonna do time. A lot of time. For what you did to my family, and especially what you did to Thorne's marriage.
No deals, Jake. No guarantees, no nothing. Now, if you want a lawyer, I'll get you one. Otherwise, you tell a story. Now, were you and Macy in this together?
No. It's just me.
So you're telling me you took the formula for the Forester's belief fabric?
Yeah.
And how did you do this?
I took it from Thorne's locked drawer.
Darling, who was that at the door? Margot?
Just why do you suppose I'm here, Sally?
That's a good question, Margot. Why don't you answer it?
No, I think your wife can answer it.
I have no idea.
You held a meeting with my brother a couple of months ago. Does that ring a bell?
Your brother? Jake McLean?
Yeah, Sally, Jake.
Well, I'm sorry, Margot. But I don't remember having a meeting with Jake ever about anything.
Well, my brother remembers differently. And I'd take his word over yours any day of the week.
Margot, stop teasing us and let's get on with it.
You tried to get my brother to steal from Forrester. Solicitation for theft. That's a crime, Sally. And you're going to go to jail for it.
Stephanie. Hi.
Brooke,
You were just in with Eric?
I was just in with Eric.
Well, how is he?
He's going to be a lot better when you go in there and tell him he's not going home with you tomorrow to the condo. That's what you're going to do.
Stephanie!
I don't know what you've been telling this man or why, but you're going to change it.
Eric needs my support right now.
Yes, Eric does need support, that's true. But not necessarily yours.
He wants to be with his son, who lives with me.
I don't know why you're doing this, and I don't know why you're using all of these excuses.
They're not excuses. This is an emergency.
No, it isn't an emergency. The emergency is over. Eric is being released from the hospital. Now, he has to recover, that's true. But there's no reason why he can't do it at our house.
Your place?
Yes.
And what about the baby?
The baby, you can bring the baby over as often and whenever Eric wants to see him.
So I'm supposed to drive back and forth, is that it?
Well, some sacrifices have to be made.
Have you talked to Eric about this?
Yes, and he would have accepted it and come over to the house if you hadn't already persuaded him to go to the condo. I don't understand. What makes you think that Ridge is going to accept this?
Ridge knows about it.
I don't believe you.
Well, he does, Stephanie, and he's accepted the fact that Eric is going to come home to the condo with me for a while.
Brooke, if he has accepted this, I would be worried if I were you.
Worried?
Yes, worried. He's fought too long and too hard and waited too many months for you to just accept the idea of his father moving back in that condo. Has he given up on the relationship? Is that it? Have you?
Solicitation for theft.
Please, don't act surprised.
Do you know what she's talking about?
I have no idea.
Oh, you two are really cute. You approached my brother when he worked at Forrester. And for my money, you were in on it too.
Those are strong accusations.
Well, let's see if this stands up in court, okay?
I wouldn't do that, Margot.
Oh, I'm gonna do it. You better believe I'm gonna do it.
You have no case,
We'll let
Margot.
the police decide that, Sally.
Margot, just stop.
Don't! You know, I can't believe that you and I shared a child. How could you do this to me?
I haven't done anything.
Well, your wife has. That's a fact. Now, either you're with her or you're against her. Make your choice.
Wait a minute, Margot.
You took the formula from Thorne's locked desk drawer?
That's right.
What was he doing in Thorne's office?
He used to work at Forrester, under Thorne's supervision.
Until he fired me.
Yeah, for messing around with his wife.
Wait a minute. You're telling me McLean had access to your brother's locked possessions?
Yes. I was always there in his office. Until one day he inadvertently left the key in the lock. We had gotten in a big fight about Macy. And he hit me, in fact. And there I was, with the key in the lock, the envelope with the formula sitting right there, staring right at me. And I tasted revenge. And you know what? They're right. It did taste sweet.
Jake, you're under arrest. You'll be spending the night here. Ridge, I'm gonna have to show you out now.
Macy and Thorne, you know why they're not together? Because of you. You were gonna let Macy take the rap for this, weren't you, Jake? You ruined that marriage. And now? Now we're gonna ruin you, Jake.
What do you want?
You're not going to the police with this.
Yes, I am.
And implicate Jake?
I don't implicate Jake in anything.
Yes, you do.
The police already know that Macy stole the formula.
Macy did not do it.
I believe that just as much as the police do.
The only case they've got against Macy, the only evidence they have, is purely circumstantial.
She's guilty, Sally.
No, she's not. However, if the DA found out that Jake had been solicited to steal that formula,
The same Jake that was working at Forrester at the time had access and certainly had a motive.
What motive?
revenge. I recall, now correct me if I'm wrong, Margot, that Jake hated Thorne.
It's true, he did. Because of a dispute, a fistfight they got into over Thorne's wife.
You're grasping at straws, both of you.
No, we're not. I'm sorry, Margot, but I have felt all along that Jake was the guilty party.
You know who the guilty party is.
No. All I know is that my daughter is not guilty. And if she is eliminated as a suspect, which the police are certain to do any day now, that leaves them with only one other prime suspect. So you see, Margot, going to the police at this time would not be very wise, now would it? Darling, I think Margot could use something to drink.
I'll destroy you. I'll destroy both of you. So help me, I will.
Not without destroying Jake first. And he probably deserves it.
Margot, if I were you, I'd go home and I'd talk to my brother, and I would help him prepare a defense. I think he's gonna need one.
If my brother is arrested, I'm going to bring both of you down. I swear it. So you better hope that the case against Macy sticks. Because if your daughter doesn't go to prison, you sure as hell will.
Is that what you've done? Have you given up on this relationship with Ridge?
I'm not even going to dignify that with an answer.
Fine, I'll talk to Ridge.
Stephanie?
I don't understand what it is that you're doing. And more to the point, Ridge isn't going to understand this. He's waited months for you. Here you are on the verge of divorcing Eric, and what do? You take him back to the condo with you. You invite him back into your life.
Until he gets his eyesight back.
But that could be weeks.
The doctors say it may be a couple of days.
A day, a week, 2 weeks. That's not the point. He could have been recovering at my home, where he's physically more comfortable with the surroundings. Instead, you persuade him to go to the condo. I mean, he had a legitimate alternate, didn't he? How do you think Ridge is going to perceive this?
That I care about Eric, his father's recovery, and a father who should be with his baby son.
But he could have done that while he was at our house, so you had to drive back and forth. So what? Isn't Ridge worth that? Isn't he?
Stephanie, you are not going to do this to me. Eric is coming home tomorrow. Ridge knows about it, he's accepted it, and it's only temporary. I'm gonna pick Eric up from the hospital tomorrow.
Fine, you do that. And you can say goodbye to Ridge. You can't have them both. Don't you understand that? You can't have them both, Brooke.
Hi, this is Brooke. Leave a message and I'll call you right back.
It's been a rough day, Logan. Look, I want to talk to you about something. I'll be over in a little while. I want to go by my house first. It's gotta happen, Logan. For Dad. It's gotta happen.